Buckle up, everybody. It's time for our deep dive. This week, we're wading into some pretty fascinating AI developments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, key AI developments this week.
Yeah, I know it.
It is chock full. Research, products, companies, even some policy hints.
Wow, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. AI is everywhere these days, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. More and more each day, it feels like.
One thing that really grabbed my attention was this research on automatic speech recognition.
Okay.
ASR.
ASR, yeah.
And it's actually beating humans
Really?
in noisy environments.
Oh, wow.
Like, think about those times you're yelling at your voice assistant.
Yeah, in a crowded place or something.
Right. In a crowded place, it never works.
It never works.
Maybe those days are over.
That would be incredible.
I know.
I mean, think about it. Flawless voice commands no matter what's happening around you.
Yeah.
Doctors could be, I don't know, dictating notes in a crazy emergency room.
Oh.
Architects on a loud construction site. Design using just voice.
Imagine.
Even just talking to people, in really loud settings, like
Yeah.
a factory. That could change so much. And what's really cool is how they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's not just like a better microphone, right?
Right.
These systems are using some really sophisticated algorithms, deep learning models, to actually separate out the human voice,
Huh.
even with all sorts of other sounds overlapping.
That's crazy.
It's pretty amazing. They're analyzing tiny little variations in frequencies and timing patterns, stuff that even our ears can miss.
Okay, so that's understanding us better.
Yeah.
What about robots understanding, like, the world around us?
Well, right.
What about robots understanding and manipulating things better?
Yeah.
There was something about a new 60-pose data set.
Yeah.
It's supposed to revolutionize how robots grasp things. So does this mean, like, my laundry folding robot is finally happening?
Well, maybe laundry's still a ways off.
Okay.
But this data set is huge. For robots having a finer touch. Okay.
So it's basically a giant library of 3D images,
Uh-huh.
and they're all meticulously labeled with, like, exactly where the object is in space.
So it knows, like, the orientation.
Exactly. The position, the orientation. You're basically giving robots a better sense of touch.
Oh.
They can see those little details of an object shape,
Yeah.
and then they know how to, grab it.
So they're not just, like,
We're not just fumbling around. No.
fumbling. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. But if they can handle, like, delicate things,
Yeah.
what does this mean for stuff like surgery? Or, like, manufacturing?
The possibilities are huge. Think about it. Robotic surgeons doing minimally invasive procedures,
Wow.
even more precise than they are now. Or, those delicate parts on, like, an assembly line?
Yeah.
Robots could handle those without breaking them. This data set is really going to accelerate things in a lot of fields.
It's true. Every time there's a new advancement, AI gets even bigger. And this indigenizing artificial intelligence initiative,
Yeah.
it's fascinating.
They're pushing for more representation in
Yeah.
AI development.
It's a really important discussion to be having.
I think so, too.
Right now, most AI development is happening in just a few places.
Right.
And that means, those specific cultural values get baked in.
Uh-huh.
But indigenizing AI, it's about bringing in all sorts of worldviews,
Yeah.
especially indigenous knowledge systems.
Right.
It's about making sure the data used to train AI is diverse
Right.
and that the algorithms themselves aren't, making existing biases even worse.
It's like realizing that intelligence isn't just one thing.
Exactly.
It's got to reflect the whole human experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get a little more down to earth.
Sure.
There was this article about AI being used to design wireless chips
Oh, interesting.
faster and cheaper.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, I know that's pretty technical,
Yeah.
but why should we care? What does it mean for, our everyday life?
Well, think of it this way. Faster, cheaper chip design means quicker innovation across all sorts of devices. Our smartphones, they'll have longer battery life.
Awesome.
Those little IoT sensors will get even better, more responsive. Even self-driving car tech could see some big jumps forward.
Wow.
And the way AI is being used here is it's optimizing the circuitry in the chips,
Okay.
finding the most efficient layouts so they use less power and need fewer materials.
So even tiny things like chips are changing because of AI.
Pretty much everything is, it seems.
Crazy. It really is impacting everything. Oh, there's also an article about a new AI algorithm that can analyze sleep test videos
Oh, really?
to help diagnose sleep disorders.
Interesting.
I know a few people who have, like, sleep problems.
Don't we all?
I guess so, yeah. But this one's specifically about REM sleep behavior disorder.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
So what is it, and how can AI help?
Okay, so REM sleep behavior disorder. Basically, people act out their dreams
Oh, wow.
physically, which can be a problem, disruptive, even dangerous.
Right.
Diagnosing it can be hard. Doctors have to carefully watch sleep patterns.
Yeah.
But this new algorithm, it can analyze videos from those sleep studies. And it picks up on tiny movements, muscle activity that, a human doctor might miss.
Okay.
That means earlier diagnosis. More accurate, too.
So it's like having an extra set of eyes,
Exactly.
and they never get tired.
Well, I guess technically they're always tired, right?
That's true. But they're always watching.
Always watching.
AI is changing healthcare in amazing ways.
It really is.
Okay, last thing. Zooming out to the bigger picture. The Paris Peace Forum has this list of 50 AI projects focused on ethical development. And then there's the ICML conference call for papers. Things are moving so fast in this field.
It's great to see that focus on responsible AI development growing.
I think so too.
The Paris Peace Forum projects, they're using AI to tackle climate change, poverty, access to healthcare.
Those are big ones.
Big issues, yeah.
Yeah.
And these conferences, like ICML, they're so important
Yeah.
for bringing everyone together, making sure we're building AI that benefits everyone.
It's a lot to think about, isn't it? Robots that can handle delicate objects, AI that can decode our sleep. It's clear AI is evolving incredibly quickly.
Absolutely.
The question is, how are we going to handle all this change? AI is becoming such a big part of our lives.
I think awareness is key.
I agree.
Knowing the potential, but also the limits.
Well said. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the world of AI. It's been fascinating.
My pleasure. Always fun to chat about this stuff.